Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. The very end of the last episode I put on the current autopsy, so we're going to get the mutagens that we need for our second mutation head. That's going to allow us to have frenzy on both of our teams, which will be really quite nice. We have this Pandoran Flyer that we're going to be taking care of in just a moment. The A team is on their way down to explore this. The B team is on their way down to rest and recuperate down here before heading into the ancient site. So I think it's about time for some aerial combat. Right, you guys can be exploring. You've all made it fine. So, aerial combat. Right, so we can send in the one with the armor plates first, or we can send in the one with the fire suppression system. I think probably sending in the armor plates one first is going to be best, because that's going to allow us to tank the spikes, which have a huge range, and potentially get rid of that void chamber quick. So we'll try this. Take out the void chamber. We could also go after the spikes just to make it safer for the other one. Actually, that's probably a better choice. Both of these hit. One of them hit. That's good enough, I'd say. This could hurt. It hit the main body. That's fine for now. Okay, both hit. We're going to want to disengage before the void chamber hits us. Yeah. Oh, it missed. Can I cancel the disengage? No, I can't. That's a shame. I should have waited. But that's all right. We took out the spikes, which was the primary objective. We have our second craft. The Battle Hawk, which is going to go in and do much the same, but purely on that void chamber. I don't know if we're going to do enough to take it out before it has a chance to shoot us, but that really hurt, but we have taken it out enough to be able to just focus on the challenge as a whole. So, painful, we're going to need some repairs, but we didn't lose anything. And there it goes. Synedrian like us a little bit more. We got some tech. And we're going to have some repairs to do, so let's bring both the Battle Hawk and the Swoop Master down to repair. Well, the Swoop Master's going to have to finish retreating first. What have we found? We found an Anu Haven. Alright, we've got plenty more that we can explore down here. Let's bring the A-team down. Also, we've got more weapons on the A-team, so that's going to be handy to have them in the area for this bloody thing. How quickly are the repairs? The repairs are going to go quickly. That's good. Another raid flight is done. So, the Battle Hawk is ready to go and intercept it. Looks like they're coming down this way. Swoop Master is also done. It's much the same setup as before. So we're just going to wait here for them. This time The other one's going to be able to ignore the spikes, so go straight after the void chamber, I think. Spikes are going to do a little bit of damage over here, but it's a tiny bit. A little bit on the fire suppression system, we don't really care about that. This is going really well at the moment. Great, void chamber is gone. Switch the target. We might want to disengage because those missiles are going to go in a moment. Still, very solid result, I would say. And it looks like it's heading back to repair. We're going to save the Synedrian Haven with our other craft. Elsewhere, the Synedrian satirist in Camp John Brown has been causing diplomatic problems by writing a series of increasing block songs about the disciples of Anus. The disciples demand an end to these insults, while Synedrians cite their unwavering dedication to freedom of speech. Side with Synedrian. That's... I mean, Anu dislike us. Synedrian like us a bit more. I'm fine with that. We want to intercept this enemy craft and take it out completely. We can completely ignore the spikes. They're not going to get through our armor. So we'll just focus on the body of the craft. Hooray, Synedrian like us even more. And that's a hell of a lot of tech because they were under attack. Now, we don't need to go back and repair after this. So let's bring the Swoop Master down here.
Research complete.
There is the Chiron Autopsy. That's allowing us to develop the heavy cannon. We'll put that on the list. But more interestingly, where is Preacher? How do you fancy a Judgment Head? Sounds about right to me. Awesome. Both teams have Frenzy now. We'll get Psychic Ward on you as well, because that's just going to be useful. Everyone within close range is going to be protected. And actually, while I think about it, have you got anything else you can do? No, not yet. Not yet. Now, the B team over here, they are resting up, so this is an ideal place for them to just sit for a moment. We might pop down and do this before we do the ancient site, but fundamentally, getting some stamina back is going to be the most important thing. You can explore. You're repairing. It's really not going to take long to repair. Limpet Surge exploration site. Our operatives have discovered a military depot that could hold highly valuable supplies for our cause. However, the building is overgrown with enormous mutated purple limpets, and they appear to be multiplying exponentially. The facility will soon be covered in so many layers of limpets that drilling through the shells will be nigh on impossible. Yeah, I think it's worth us spending a bit of tech and materials to get in here. The process is boring and cumbersome, but eventually our operatives managed to break through and recover the equipment. Humanity 1, Limpet 0. So we've got 3 purification grenades, a bulldog, a cyclops, and a deceptor. That's okay. It's not amazing, but it's all right. I think we'll trade food for tech down here and move down to this site. In fact, you can head straight to the site. We don't need both of them going after it. Atmospheric analysis improvements have revealed overgrown sites which may be more rewarding than those we've uncovered so far.
This mutog research the disciples are engaging in is deeply troubling. Fooling around with mutation is dangerous enough to begin with, but to not even have a proper way of controlling the creature you've created. How long before one of these creatures goes berserk? How long before there are unexpected consequences to their genetic composition? How long before a few of them get free and start breeding? Is the Exalted trying to fight the Pandorans or strengthen them?
I mean, these are fair questions, but at the same time, they're very scaremongery. Right. So the Pandorans have got another flight on its way out, and it's actually coming down here. Are you all repaired? Yes, you are. Once again, we're going to go after that void chamber. That was a good opening gambit, and they missed with their shot. Cool. We do not need to worry about anything they might do to us now. We got very lucky when that thing missed us. There we go. Everyone likes this a little bit for that. And we got 300 materials from it. Intercepting enemy aircraft is really worthwhile. We could head back and rearm quickly. And I think it's probably worth it. Right. Trading. Food for tech. And coming down here. Sanhedrin Haven is under attack. Okay. I guess that means the A-team is switching location. It is the Pandorans that are taking them on, so we'll go and assist. Just literally waiting nearby to make sure that if there's a threat, we're in the area. Ooh, cybernetics lab has been constructed. You know what that means? That means we can really start modifying people. I'll probably wait until you guys have actually done this over here. Although we could do it now. If we do it now, everyone's got to wait the same amount of time for the stamina to come back, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So, Shadow. At the moment, you've got 20% stealth. That is not the button I wanted. It was Augment. Okay, Armadillo legs, Juggernaut torso, and Clarity head. That's all we've got right now. So these aren't worth us doing. The Mutagu is nice. But overall, I don't think the benefits of these are worth us entertaining. So basic cybernetic stuff, no bueno for us. While we're waiting for people's stamina to come back, we can hop down here and have a chat with them in the meantime. Let's wait for... Ooh, cool. Exotic materials research has been finished. Okay, this means that we're going to have new research available. Strange. There's nothing like a CPU, nothing like a memory module. I suppose we should have expected they'd be very different from what we could have designed. There must be something here we're not seeing. We should secure and analyze samples of the living crystal and the protein mutane as soon as possible. One more thing. I've been talking to Helena about her time at Vanadium, and she recalls another Moonshot division charged with designing a new generation of weapon systems. Definitely sounds interesting. Apparently, Vanadium Co. had an R&D division, Next Generation Plus Weapon Systems, focused on designing armaments that required as of yet undiscovered technologies, energy sources or materials with impossible tensile strength or conductivity. According to Helena, at the time it was deemed little more than a publicity stunt, but I have a hunch that maybe these weapons could indeed be developed using the exotic materials. We've located a new Jericho archive facility harboring the weapons system research. If you deem it worth our efforts, Director? Grand Theft Auto added to the Geoscape. Well. Ooh. We're gonna put both of those on and move them up to the top. So living crystal analysis and protein mutant, that's going to allow us to manufacture stuff with those. I like that they are a separate... let's just do some... a separate research thing in order to undertake now. Food for materials. That is a good trade. And you guys can both swing back up over here now. Creature's still going to be tired, but it's fine. As for this haven, we've got enough people here. Bowl is a little bit tired, but again, that is fine. We weren't expecting to really be pushing this quickly out into the field. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered, so we don't need to pick up stuff. Let's get them in there. Right. So, second Haven Defense mission where the defenders are going to be working with us rather than against us. I don't see any immediately around, so tactically getting someone up high is probably going to be our best bet, and then deciding from there.
I'm here.
Off the back of that, let's get a frenzy on everyone. And we could do a mini jetpack control to up here, and then potentially move in further. Or we can just jump further off the bat. And I think jumping further off the bat is the right.
Let's see now.
Right move. Let's get right in. Okay, we have some targets. So we can hunker down. That will help us for next turn. And in the meantime, we can get other people round and in a place to do some fighting. How far can we throw this turret? Can throw it up onto the roof, which is amusing, but I think it's going to have its view blocked. Over here, however, looks to be okay. Maybe actually down this way would be better. Really want it on this side of the barrier, but then we've got all these massive obstacles nearby. Let's go 2 spaces right closer. There. Then we'll throw it out to here. And then we will tuck ourselves back into cover. That seems fair enough. Right. Infiltrators. We know that they have a Triton. We know he's got a Perceptor head on, so he's going to be a bit tricky to get one over on. Let's keep back a bit. Hopefully we can't be seen from here. We'll get a decoy out. That might draw some of their fire. And actually you can tuck back behind here. That'll be fine. Ooh, Kirsty, you can get far across, can't you? Let's hot foot it right to try and start the flanking. Having Frenzy makes all the difference for mobility and tactical choices. It really does. Like, we can get inside this building.
I'm going in.
So yeah. Tuck in to the building. There we go. There's a defender that we can see. Hopefully they don't die before we have a chance to grab them and get them to join us. Yeah, you've now been seen, but it's not too bad, Becky. Bowl, we can move you up a little. I don't think you're going to do a huge amount because of how tired you are, but it's still worth us having you a bit closer. I think we'll bring Hick in over here with the idea to position a bit further round up through the centre. And that'll do for now. Sanhedrin, what are your defenders going to do? They're going to do nothing. And that thing just flew in and spotted everyone. Apparently, these Pandorans are really against desk work. Maybe they used to be warehouse workers. It looks like a manager's desk or something. Oh! Okay, it's going after exactly what I want it to. I wonder if it's got a pain chameleon torso. There's definitely other Pandorans. Probably over there somewhere. Okay, so a psychic scream. And that's affected someone up on a higher floor. Right. Xavier, you can grab this guy so we can do something with him.
On my way.
This guy, you can stick your head out. We know that there's someone just round that corner, but we could set up an overwatch here. Do you have a pain chameleon torso? No, you've got regen torso. Cool. Well, if you've got a regen torso, we can just bomb you, but we could also just bomb over here, which actually I quite like the look of. Because it might open up that doorway a bit. I don't care that we damaged the desk. I care that we damaged both of these guys. Right, my little turret. Look at this. Look at this shot. Right, wait for the gun to be out of the way. Solid little turret. Look at him go. Becky. We could dash you next to this guy and you could smack him, which would actually be pretty solid.
Hostile.
I like the jamming field coming in. Killed him rather than stunning him, so we don't get the full benefit. We can use exertion to get more action points, but I think we're actually in an okay place here for what we've got. Savior. Ooh, yeah, we can get you in on this guy.
Catch me if you can.
Very nice. So we can move up. There's a regen torso. We'll do a quick aim, take another shot at him.
Ready to fire.
That's reasonable. It's not the worst that I've ever seen. We could step up and do a quick aim at him. And also there's this thing behind us that we need to pay attention to. But I think Hick's going to take it out.
Finger on the trigger.
It's just a regular Myrmidon. Yeah, shoot it in the torso. Cool. So it can't fight anymore. There's no point in us doing anything extra with it. Maybe just moving forwards so we get better visibility. Kirsty! From here...
Rolling out.
we have this guy in our sights. In the leg. I love to see it. Mario, your super sneaky sneak around hasn't really helped us much, unfortunately.
No time to waste.
Don't think there's any point in us taking that shot. So just get a bit closer for now
On my way.
and hope you don't get spotted. Isaac, I think I'm going to bring you over this way. Hey, look, there is another of the defenders. Right, yeah, I am going to put you on Overwatch for if this guy moves around. Aline, we'll get you up to the tree. And that leaves Bowl to, well, I guess, bring up the rear for as much as you can do. And that's it. So the Hitman's giving himself a bit of cover. Oof! Close. Can't do that again, thankfully. This Triton, however, can do some rather nasty damage. There's that siren. Okay. Little guy is mind controlled. It's going to run out of willpower at some point, but... oh my god, there's two sirens. That is more of a problem than I thought. Much more of a problem.
Taking offensive action.
So, mind control issues. Let's start. How much armor have you got on your head? 20. Because we could step on in and do a quick aim shot and then a regular shot. And just blap this in the head. Like try and just completely obliterate it. It would probably be better to step down and do a regular shot in its head and then do a shotgun follow-up.
Rolling.
I hope I don't regret this. Oh my word, that is annoying. Right. Synedrian guy, I'm gonna need you over here, please. Gonna do that again.
Acquiring target.
About there this time. Oh, the frustration is real. Should have just gone for the chest. Should have just gone for the chest. So how are we going to stop the murder? We can get a grenade down there. That's not really going to help. Maybe stepping in and talking to this guy. We could get a spider drone down and it'll explode, but that's not going to be enough. We get to here, we can see it nicely. And that is a pretty decent amount of damage, but we need more than that.
What now?
We can't even get close enough to do a stab on it. I might have screwed the pooch a little on that one.
Ready for action.
Okay, what are we going to do? We can step up and we can smack this guy in the back. If we dash in first...
Keep on pushing.
Two kills. It's down to 1 will point because of its head damage. That thing's panicked. I'm wondering if we're going to do enough to get some of our team back. Only we could get that door open, we could get Mario to... Ooh, maybe Mario can see from over here. Try and get a shot. Bowl! Bowl could do an Overwatch shot. Or some pistoling. Or a shotgun blast at really close range. No, that's not going to work. The pistoling, I think, is our best bet. And I'm not convinced on that. If we panic it, that's going to release the mind control here, at least. And it's going to save us the trouble over here. So that's what we're going to do.
Ready, willing, and able.
So the mind control's going to vanish. You're going to die. You're going to run away. How is this one doing? Still got 12 out of 36. So the Sanhedrian assault is going to be a problem for us. Still get a pistol on him for good measure. So if the Sanhedrian assault is going to be a problem, maybe we step down with someone big and just face tank it for a turn. Could potentially disable his arm. Hi, I'm really sorry about this. Give you a proper thunk. I will change to this though.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Eileen. I think we want to sneak up as much as possible. We know about the one that's in the open there, but we're bringing
I'm
as
prepared.
many people as possible together for this. I think I need to close the old distance really quickly.
Moving in
Let's
quick.
run Kirsty across. We're going to take a little bit of damage on this. No two ways around it. Either this thing is going to come around and do some stabbing, or we're going to get some stabbing over here, or we're going to get some shooting over here. Mario. You are technically stealthed. Maybe we could shoot this guy's arm.
Be right there.
Or shoot his gun. Alright, that didn't quite go the way I thought
Hard
it
to shoot
would.
like this. Hope I don't miss.
Oh, he turned around. That's a bit rotten. Breaking the window has made him spin around. Well, we dazed him. That gave us more action points. And the dazing will help a little. Okay, let's put this infiltrator down on the ground, ready for next turn. And I think we'll just have to see what comes. There's the siren. I'm fine with that. It running back over there is annoying as all hell, but we can deal with it.
Really wrong.
Don't worry, we're going to replace your legs.
Oh!
Right. First things first. Xavier can get a blast on this.
Advancing.
Nice and solid. How's your will points doing? You're down to 2. You can use kill and run to get round. And then we'll do quick aim shot. We might be able to... No, we can't quite see. Well, that's a shame. I thought we'd be able to get that. Honestly thought we were going to be close enough. Okay. So,
What was that?
next up. Synedrian Assault. If we get down here, you can do a quick aim shot on this thing in the face. That's
This should have gone
better. I like how that went. Go for the head.
This better work. Good.
Becky, it's a real shame about your leg. We can get you close enough to get a kill, though. So I think I'd rather get you in and do this, and then we'll look at healing you up next turn.
Trouble.
Okay, we've caused the panic. We've got our people back. everything is fine.
What's our plan?
Plan is for you to do some medical work.
Standing by.
So, Aline, if you'd be so kind as to come over here, ready for next turn. Kirsty. It's a shame we can't quite get you close enough to do the onslaught. It's going to have to be next turn. But, with enough people in the area, we're going to be able to take out
Here we go.
this siren. Let's get the reload on.
Moving as fast as I can.
Okay, so people that need healing, Isaac a little bit, and
Ready?
Becky a lot. Hick, we'll bring you around this side. Just want to make sure we've got enough guns in the area for next turn. Okay, I think that'll do. Oh, look at it go. So, about that leg problem.
Checking your status.
That is much better. Still got a little bit of an injury, but nowhere near as bad.
5 by 5.
Xavier! I'd probably just go for the tail, actually, at this point.
Now
Identifying
identifying target.
Tail is looking pretty injured. Let's let the Sanhedrin assault have a go. If we get the Infiltrator to do it, then we'll save on a little bit of ammo for our people.
Let's just get it over with.
And it should bleed out on its turn. Of course, we don't want the satisfaction of that to happen. So, Bowl, if you'd be so kind as to just finish it off and be done with it. Well, a couple of bits of mind control. Having so much delirium does make our people very susceptible to mind control. Aline's got to level up. That's really good. Let's see what we can do with her. We've got a couple of bits. The Haven has been saved. We have failed to identify the origin, though, which is a shame. We're going to need to activate this base down here, which I suppose we could do. We're going to need to clear out the infestation, but I think that'll probably be next time. Aline, you have a level up available. What are we going to do with you? You're going to get heavy weapons proficiency. And you're going to have remote control. I think something that gives you mobility is going to be our best bet. Potentially. Remote control takes 2 action points. If we make you a berserker, Adrenaline Rush will allow you to do that for 1 action point. I think that's got a lot of potential. It's not your standard combination, but dash, throw a turret, take control, all sounds good to me. We'll get the dash in, we'll get the close quarters evade. And it is tempting to give you another turret, it really is. I think we'll hold off for the moment, though. So, a couple of small injuries on the A-team. Unfortunately, Bowl is tired once again. But overall, the team's done okay. I think we can afford to send them up to the base for that infestation. So we'll get them moving there. That is going to have to be next time, I'm afraid, though. We are out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.